Some very positive news out of South Africa this week.
The South African Human Rights Commission has welcomed the decision by Home Affairs Minister Malusi Gigaba to put a stop to anti-gay American pastor Stephen Anderson's attempt to visit South Africa.
Minister Malusi Gigaba says his kind of preaching has made him an undesirable person in the country.
I have withdrawn their visa exemption status enjoyed by all Americans. This is on the basis that I am certain they promote hate speech as well as advocate social violence.
Now this all happened because a gay radio station in South Africa started a petition which got over 60,000 signatures, but the Minister of Home Affairs, Malusi Gigaba, did not want to ban him unless he had more proof that this guy was involved in hate speech and other things. So a gay lawyer in South Africa, his firm, researched Stephen Anderson, got all his videos and got transcripts to show the minister as to why he shouldn't be allowed into this country, why he was undesirable. And so that is what led to this ban. Here is a highlight of some of the things he said.
And they're out spending billions of dollars in research and testing. It's curable right there. Because if you executed the homos like God recommends, you wouldn't have all this AIDS running rampant. Say, well,
I would never take things into my own hands or become a vigilante. But I will say this, you know, the Bible says that homosexuals should be put to death in Leviticus 20:13. You know, the good news is that at least 50 of these pedophiles are not going to be harming children anymore. The bad news is that a lot of the homos in the bar are still alive, so they're going to continue to molest children and recruit people into their filthy homosexual lifestyle.
And it's for this reason that he was banned. In South Africa, freedom of expression is a constitutionally guaranteed right. But there is an exception to that. If you are engaged in hate speech, which is advocating for hatred against people by their race or sexual orientation or a number of different things, it is prohibited. And that is why he wasn't allowed into this country. It doesn't matter whether it's his religious belief, what he's saying crosses the line from, you know, religious freedom into bigotry. And, you know, we just don't want someone like this in this country. We do not want to give him a platform or legitimize what he's saying and doing. So that's what led to the ban. The best thing about all of this is that not only was he banned from South Africa, he was also banned from the UK, which is where he was planning to fly from to Johannesburg. And this is really going to fuck up his travel arrangements because he wants to go to Botswana next. And because he's been banned from South Africa, it makes it a lot more difficult for him to get there. He has to go the long way around effectively. The easiest way to get to Botswana from the US would be to fly to South Africa and then take a 2-hour flight from Johannesburg to I assume he's going to Gaborone. But now that he's been banned from here, he's really going to have to go the long way around, which is I can't say that I'm quite happy with. I do want to address, before I go, I do want to address another claim that Anderson has made repeatedly about South Africa since this decision.
Really just that excited about, you know, visiting their so-called beautiful country, which is the rape capital of the world. It's one of the most dangerous, wicked places in the entire world, you know.
Now that is bullshit. South Africa has a very high unacceptable rate of rape, but it is wrong to call South Africa the rape capital of the world, or any other country for that matter. And the reason for that is that different countries have different legal definitions of what constitutes rape. And also you have to bear in mind, different countries also have, you know, various degrees of good quality data, good quality reporting, and you know, statistics gathering, for lack of a better word in that. And because of the differences between different countries, you cannot say one country is the rape capital of the world, just given that we don't have a uniform standard of how the crime is defined, how the data is gathered, and all of that. So that is the reason why you can't call South Africa or any country the rape capital of the world. It's simply not true. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I